Hey, it's Dino and Stacy with a very special guest right here in the middle, Mr. Daniel Powter.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping in.
Anytime.
And he's going to be performing his new single for us and telling us a little bit about his new CD. But we were just kind of chatting for a second. I was saying how amazing he looks. He's just in amazing shape. And you were saying you do yoga, right?
I do.
Does that kind of keep you?
Yeah, I mean, I used to do, other things to keep me kind of like.
Yeah, me too.
Still.
I just do other things.
So I had to replace that with yoga, and I do a vinyasa flow, which is like it's got like a workout yoga.
Wow.
Not spiritual, and not that that's bad, but I don't do the spiritual kind of stuff.
No, understood. And it's kind of been a journey for you.
Yeah.
Musically to get to where you are now, right?
Yeah, I mean, the Bad Day record was one of these amazing, phenomenons for me. I mean, I never expected it to be what it was, and when it blew up, I wasn't prepared for it. So I got so shell shocked from it that I just kind of like, after 2 years of touring it, I just was like, I'm done.
So like a double-edged sword, it's a song that starts to kind of define you, and at the same time, you don't want anything to really define you that much.
Exactly. I mean, the song itself is like a million times bigger than me. So it's like I can't really go to territories and be like, okay, everyone's go, what, who? So you never know, like when you want to, like people that say they want to be in the spotlight, you never know that if you want to be in the spotlight until you're in the spotlight, you know, and that's when you find out. And I wasn't into it. Now I'm into it.
Now, yeah.
What
Things have changed. And they're like, well, why are you standing here?
You guys are in my spotlight.
Yeah.
And Turn on the Light.
Turn on the Lights.
It covers a whole different kind of territory.
Yeah, I mean, I took like, I don't even know how many years I took off, like 6 years or 5 years or something since Bad Day. And then I just kind of was doing this, I spent a lot of time, I had babies, and I did a lot of surfing, and I did a lot of other things, but I got myself into a place where I was really, really bored, and I was really static, and I was really doing the same things over and over and over again, and I drank too much, and whatever, all those other things, and I just got really depressed. So my daughter said, Daddy, you need to go back and make a record. So she wasn't the only one that inspired me to go back, but she definitely had a big part of that.
I have to ask, because kids change your life so much, how did it affect your writing, your music?
Being away?
Having kids, did it affect you at all?
I'm
and
sorry.
did that like change the mindset at all, or?
Yeah, I mean, the moment that you have kids, you cease to be the most important person in the family unit, and I was just like, I gotta take care of these kids. I gotta do. I mean, I'm a dad now. They made me like I'm an idiot. I don't deserve to be a dad. So
Kids can do that.
yeah, so it's just a different dynamic now. Like, a lot of times you want to you don't get the same attention you do from your girlfriend or fiance, right? So you have to deal with that. Then of course, so I became very, I started to feel like I was becoming less selfish and more of a part of the family unit rather than the family unit or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So they change you. Good or bad?
So Turn on the Lights, would it be all right if this particular new release defined you, because it doesn't encompass a lot of different range of emotions?
Totally.
So nothing's going to be singled in there like Bad Day was so defining.
Yeah.
And this one covers a lot of different territory.
Turn on the Lights is a happy record. It's supposed to stimulate some good feelings and good vibes. I don't like writing songs that are about me particularly. I like to write songs about events or people like that can relate to the same thing that I'm going through. And that's so important to me. I mean, it's so important to tell people what it's like to, ask, sort of show them, I don't know, like, this is a stupid example, but being stuck in traffic. I don't write about stuck in traffic, but I have been stuck in traffic, and I'm pretty sure that someone else has been stuck in traffic.
Right.
The whole introspective, like, singer-songwriter thing to me is so boring, and I just really try. I work really hard. It's actually really difficult to do, but I work really hard at making, writing music that's inspiring and gives people, you don't have to, you don't have to study it. It's just what it is.
And enjoy it, which we're going to do here.
Pop songs.
You know what?
No.
Nothing wrong with
No.
with a dumb pop song at all, especially if it's a good one. And we're going to hear a great one coming up. We're going to hear Cupid coming up here in just a minute.
We'll let you get set up.
Yep.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Pleasure.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
man.
much.